From our studio in Weed, California, this is Inside Siskiyou. Real news, real people, real close. With anchor Shireen Strauss, Sheriff Jeremiah LaRue, and Siskiyou Reviews with Becca Rowell.
Hello, Siskiyou County. I'm Shireen Strauss. First Five of Siskiyou County invites you to join Chris Brown and friends for songs, stories, and sillies each Wednesday morning for 30 minutes of story time fun. Big and little people help books come to life with songs, storytelling, and finger plays. This interactive experience brings smiles and builds on your child's love of books, playing, and singing. Online every Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Register at their website or call 530-918-7222. Did you know right now our region's farmers markets are preparing for the 2021 season? The markets always serve as a valuable community asset in Siskiyou County, but even more so due to the pandemic. We will have more details on these markets in the coming weeks. News from Dunsmuir. The Dunsmuir Community Resource Center is hosting a community forum on MHSA funding with behavioral health. The forum will be on Thursday, March 18th at 2 p.m., and they will meet in person. Those who cannot meet in person, the forum will be available live on Zoom. For more information, call the Dunsmuir Community Resource Center. It's at 530-235-4400. All community members, clients, and family members are invited. Stakeholder input is greatly appreciated. News from McLeod. Property insurance caused by wildfires has skyrocketed, leaving people in McLeod, especially business owners, at a loss. An anonymous source in the industry states that even with fire breaks around the town and a fire department, which makes McLeod a low PPC, public protection classification, of 3 out of 10, and as an unincorporated area, insurance companies have increased their fire insurance by 335%, quadrupling their yearly fees. The McLeod Mercantile Building went from paying $17,000 to $74,000 this year in insurance. The McLeod Hotel is experiencing a similar plight. News from Mount Shasta. A small fire on Old Stage Road in Mount Shasta downed power lines and caused power outages in Mount Shasta, areas of Weed, and McLeod. 2,300 customers were without power for 2 hours on Thursday afternoon. Pacific Power is investigating the cause of the fire. In other news, on March 4th, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., there will be a COVID-19 vaccination clinic at the Mount Shasta Armory. Groups eligible to be vaccinated include healthcare workers, individuals 65 and over, education and childcare workers, food and agriculture workers, emergency service personnel. An appointment is required. For more information, go to co.siskiyou.ca.us. Also, the Mount Shasta Community Resource Center will be hosting an 8-week Women's Circle on Thursday evenings from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Right now, the Resource Center is looking for 6 interested women who would like to participate in this fun, supportive, and skill-building circle. Once they have 6 women enrolled, the class will begin. To register or for more information, please contact the Mount Shasta Community Resource Center at 530-926-1400. News from weed. On Tuesdays, the Siskiyou Community Market is sharing local farmers' produce with shoppers. The market puts out a great newsletter, takes pre-orders, and offers drive-through pickup. Check it out. The whole story is told on their website, siskiewfoodassistance.org. Wairika News. The Wairika Community Resource Center, in tandem with First 5 California, is offering cleaning supplies, gloves, disposable masks for adults and kids, fabric masks, sanitizers, and thermometers to parents, grandparents, in-home daycare workers, and people who care for children up to 6 years old. Go to Wairika Community Resource Center at 201 South Broadway in Wairika and fill out a simple form, or call 530-842-1313 for more information. Also, the Wairika Community Center is offering commodities. Stock up your pantry, no proof of income needed. Everyone is welcome. Call 530-842-1313 for an up-to-date schedule. News from Fort Jones. The town of Fort Jones is having a special council meeting on Saturday, February 27th at City Hall from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bring your ideas, thoughts, and visions. This is a special brainstorming event facilitated by Corey Hayden for all council members and interested community members. And now, news from Happy Camp. An update on the landslide on Highway 96. According to Caltrans, one lane of SR 96 is now open approximately 4 miles west of Happy Camp, following a closure due to a slide. 24/7 traffic control is in place with 20-minute delays. Be aware that the area remains active and is subject to another closure at any time.
Hey guys, I'm Becca Rao from Siskiyou Reviews. Today I got to visit the beautiful McLeod and went to the McLeod Meat Market. What a cool experience that was. Not only was the food to die for and so fresh and made with love, but the story and history of the place was also so interesting. You get to see the racks from the 1800s of the original meat market where they hung the meats when they would come in off the trucks. They even have one of the original butcher blocks used for when they would cut the meat. Pair that with an amazing outdoor seating location and a beautiful view of the mountain, and you have a well-rounded fine dining experience. The owners are a husband-wife team, Scott and Aubrey, that live in McLeod and have been in the food industry for many years, and they were so welcoming. The dishes that I tried were the pasta pomodoro, the Cajun chicken fettuccine, the bruschetta, and steak sandwich. Also, I tried a wedge salad. We also happened to have a power outage while I was out there, so that called for a drink, and I had one of the best lemon drops I've ever had. The place is worth the quick, beautiful drive out to McLeod. I'll be back here next week to highlight another town of McLeod favorite, the White Mountain Cafe. So I'll see you guys next week, and don't forget, eat local.
Hello, Siskiyou County. I'm Jeremiah LaRue, and this is your weekly Sheriff's Report. In honor of Black History Month, I would like to tell a brief story of the first elected African-American sheriff of California. Charles Edward Byrd was born July 6, 1947. He grew up in Weed, California, attending Weed High School and College of the Siskiyous. While he was attending college, Byrd joined the Weed Police Department as a reserve officer. Within 1 year, he was a full-time officer for the city of Weed. In 1975, at the young age of 27, Byrd was promoted to chief of the Weed Police Department. He held that position until he ran for sheriff in 1986. Byrd was elected sheriff in 1986 and was re-elected 3 times, serving a total of 16 years as sheriff of Siskiyou County. Sheriff Byrd was very successful and helped in the development of many teams to include the Special Response Team, the Arson Task Force, the Dive and Recovery Team, and the DARE program. To this day, all these programs are currently in operation at the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Byrd is also responsible for assisting the department technologically by securing funding to acquire improved radios and communication systems throughout the county. Sheriff Byrd was a man of the community and served as a member of the Weed Rotary Club, director of the Siskiyou Food Bank, and helped at the Salvation Army, just to name a few. In 2002, after 16 years as a sheriff of Siskiyou County, Byrd lost the election to Rick Riggins. On September 23, 2003, Sheriff Charlie Byrd passed away at the age of 56. In January 2006, the Charlie Byrd Youth Corrections Center was completed and dedicated in Byrd's memory. In July 2015, a memorial plaque honoring Byrd and his legacy was installed in downtown Weed at the Centennial Plaza. Sheriff Byrd's time and accomplishments as Siskiyou County Sheriff will not be forgotten, and his legacy continues on to this very day. Memories of his time in office are often reflected on and told to new members of the Sheriff's Office. Although I did not have the opportunity to work for Sheriff Byrd, his legacy serves as an inspiration to me and many others. I am honored to follow in his footsteps as sheriff, proudly serving our great community. Until next week, have a great weekend.